What's up, beautiful people? It's Mike James, the founder and owner of P&Z Life Coaching, and I'm bringing you another episode of Black Business Booming. I have another awesome guest with me, someone who I know personally. I'm so excited because I've been getting a lot of people that I know to highlight their businesses. Again, just giving some exposure and a platform to some Black businesses that are doing some great things. So I want to give this opportunity for my beautiful guest to introduce herself to everybody and tell us her business.
Hello, I'm Adrienne with Distinctive Body Studio. I am an esthetician, also an energy healer, and I do mostly waxing, full body waxing. And I was doing facials, but the coronavirus got me, and I'm kind of halted on that. But now I'm doing mostly full body waxing and some energy work. I'm located downtown, 2214 3rd Avenue North. Suite 200, and you can find me on all different platforms just under Distinctive Body Studio.
Awesome. And that's downtown Birmingham for all of y'all who don't know. I've been getting so many of my Birmingham family to do these interviews thus far. So I've been so excited about that. So Adrienne, tell us, when did you start your business and what was the inspiration to do so?
I started my business in Atlanta as Distinctive Face and Body in 2017. And I was kind of just doing it as a little side thing, waxing. I actually went to school to be an esthetician because I had real bad acne. And I just got tired of paying people, not getting any results, going to the dermatologist, not getting any results. So I said, I'm just going to go to school for it and just figure it out on my own. So I went to school for it. I was still working a full-time job at AT&T in Atlanta, and I got a part-time job waxing, and I saw the great benefits from it as far as money, and it was something I could do long-term, and here I am full-time on my own doing it. Yeah.
That's so awesome. So, even when you say that, the inspiration behind that, and at one time having acne, you are a walking, talking, breathing, moving testimonial at all times, because I don't know if y'all see, but her skin is popping.
Look, we were talking about how shiny my forehead was.
Right. So that's awesome, because it's like the car salesman who pulls up with the beat up car, or the mechanic, or, the barber whose hair is always jacked up. So, a living, walking testimonial, that's awesome, because I think that's also good too with people in business. It's people want to look at the person first, you're
right,
this.
right.
Let me look at you. So that's awesome. Right. I love that. So what is one of the most challenging things that you face in the formation of your business, getting started? Was it, whether it be mental or licensing, all that stuff? What was one of the biggest challenges in starting your business?
When I started in Atlanta, it was basically just something I just wanted to do on the side. And so all the paperwork that I had to do and all that was the easy part. But I think the challenging part was, well, I guess I just can give my testimony. So November 2019, last year actually, I was working full-time at another salon, and I had my business part-time that I was doing on the side. And I just kind of, was getting people off the street, people, disgruntled customers, they'll come to me, whatnot. But I lost my job and I got pushed out into the world. So I kind of was just thrown out there. But the hardest was me transitioning from Atlanta to Birmingham, and I was going through a divorce, and I was leaving a corporate job for a waxing job that cut my finances down more than 50%, and starting a business, divorced, in a new location. You don't know where the money's going to come. And then now, all this other stuff is going on. So to answer your question, I would say the hardest part was to just to keep it going. The formation of it was easy, but just to keep my business moving as I was forming it. So, and really projecting myself and letting my family know that I was starting my business, and having confidence in my business and a lot of self-esteem for my business. If you don't tell people about your business, nobody knows about it.
Right.
So, like I said, the name and all that was easy, but me putting myself out there has been the hardest. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things where I think it's a hurdle many people go through, like when they're starting a business, right? Because you come from a world where you either work in a 9 to 5 or you have a job or a setup, and it's just, it's like getting in a car and putting it in drive. It's going to do everything you need to do. You just steer it, fill it up with
Yeah.
gas every now and again, but it's a working machine already. So, it's not one of those things where you have to put it out there. You just go to your job, you clock in, clock out, go home. But when you
Right.
start in business, people, I think that's one of those initial things people have to realize, okay, I have to be my biggest marketer. I have to be my biggest cheerleader to just say, hey, look, I got this going on. So
Right.
that's interesting. And even, that story of everything you had going on, that's awesome, because it's almost like you started over
I
from
did.
scratch, a different
I really did.
location. Yeah. So that's so awesome. And you kind of went into, are there any other daily challenges that you face in like running your business? So it's foreign now, and you're getting grips of just putting yourself out there and telling people about it. Are there any other like daily challenge that comes with being a business owner?
I would say the daily challenges for me is marketing and really being on social media as much as I can be. And I took this marketing class, and they told me to say that I am a tech business that offers spa services. So if I keep that, I am a tech business that offers spa services, I feel like I can be better at it, because I hate posting. If I didn't have a business, I wouldn't be on Facebook, Instagram, nothing.
Right.
I would just be under the radar somewhere. I'm low key. And I'm very introvert. I'm extrovert, introvert, but extroverted introvert.
Right.
So that is day to day is like, okay, Adrienne, you have to post something. You have to put something out there. You have to reach out to your people. You have to really, market yourself and put content out there and answer as much questions as you can. And if you don't like it, it's hard for me. Also, this is my business. So if I want to get up and go to Krispy Kreme at 2:00 and start my day at 2:00, I can. And keeping that consistency, the discipline, persistence in your day, you can't do that every day as an entrepreneur. You can, but
Right.
you better be working,
Right.
that night. But it's very hard. Like some days, at first, all I did was trying to clock into my business, start at 9:00, in at 5:00, start at 9:00, in at 5:00. But then I realized I had that freedom that I can do at any time that I wanted. And after I realized I had that freedom, I kind of went down like, shit, I'm not doing anything, especially with the coronavirus that happened. But the challenging part now is like, okay, you have to have a schedule. You have to keep it moving, even though you can do what you want to do with your business. And that's the freedom I love about having my business. But it's also a challenging part as well, to just keep moving and having a discipline with posting, having a consistent schedule, keeping your website up.
Right. And yeah, for people, that's one of those inside looks, right? The behind the scenes of every entrepreneur, whether they want to admit it or not, is just that discipline. Now, of course, the more you go into it, you get better. You know your schedule.
Right.
You know when you're most productive and when you're not. So you may schedule around that. But that is the challenge, right? It's like that discipline, especially when you have that freedom. It's like when you go from high school to college.
Right.
and I can sleep in. Ain't nobody dragging me out of bed and saying you
Right.
gotta go.
Right.
So it's like, okay, so it's kind of getting grips. And that free game that you spit, that was free game. You are a tech business company that does that service. It's so true, because it's just like, that's when I say that's free game, that's stuff that you will pay a seminar to hear. Because I was at an event where he went around the room and asked everybody what their business was, what they did. And everybody said what they did, life coach, real estate. And he said no. And everybody was like, wait, what? What you mean? He said, no, you are the primary marketer for life coaching. You are the primary. And I was like, oh, so that was huge. Like when you said that, because it made me think about a lot of classes and, things that I've attended. So that's so
Yeah.
true. I love that. And I hope people hear that because that's
Right. I
big.
would say like it's a lot of stuff that you can just go on YouTube, Google. I mean, I would say you don't have to really like pay people to do your tech stuff and to help you form your business. You just have to really just get what you need to get with the information that's out there, because it's a lot of information out there. And if you kind of get guided in the right direction, then and you already go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. No, I was just agreeing with you. I love that because, like you say, we're in this information age now, and there's just so much out there. It's so funny because a lot of times it's too much.
Right,
it's so easy
right,
to go in that rabbit hole, and it's like, okay, wait a minute, I'm looking for this. So you got to kind of keep yourself on track.
Yeah.
So we talked about the challenges, those daily challenges, and one of those that you really highlight is that discipline. And I agree with you 100%. So let's flip that. What is one of the most satisfying things of being a business owner in your business in particular, and just, being an entrepreneur? What's one of the most satisfying things for you?
The satisfying financial freedom. I'm searching for financial freedom. And that's satisfying because I'm on my way to it. And every day I get up and I don't have to answer to anyone besides me. And that's really satisfying for me. And also to leave a legacy for my kids. I mean, if they want to be in Distinctive Body Studios, they can, but it's going to be there for them. It's going to be set up for them. But if they don't, that's fine. But I want it to be there for them so they don't have to worry about if they have to go find a job or, because you're going to already have income. So that is the most satisfying part for me, is my financial freedom.
I love that because, that is one huge path to financial freedom, entrepreneurship. Now, again, there are other ways, but that's a huge one. And,
right.
Unfortunately, like I've said before, and even in other interviews, entrepreneurship is a hot topic right now, but it's not for everybody.
It's a trend. It's a trend right now.
It is. Right.
It is a trend. And you're right. It's not for everybody, and everybody understands that too. Mm-hmm. So I try not to project entrepreneurship on a lot of people, but if you ready to fight like 300 in here, just be prepared.
Exactly. And I love that. Like everything you're saying, especially that part about projecting, because people do that, right? It's that projecting their thoughts on people. You just should. I steer clear, or I encourage people to steer clear of that friend or that loved one or that family member who's always telling you what you should do.
Right.
It's like, you're telling me what you would do if you were living my life,
Exactly.
So it's like, okay. So with that, even the whole financial freedom part of it and just loving that, answering to yourself, which is amazing. So for that person who is on the fence, they're thinking about it, they feel stuck, they don't know, what is some advice that you would give someone who wants to start a business or that's starting a business, maybe brand new, maybe it's their first day tomorrow, finishing up? What is some advice that you would give?
Finishing up, starting their business?
Yeah, just someone who's starting out. Let's say tomorrow's the first day. What is some advice that you would give someone starting out?
I've been big on trading right now. I've been learning a lot of trading. And I would say treat your business and look at it like the stock market, because you're going to shoot up. You're going to be down. You might be around. You might be stuck in the matrix somewhere. Mm-hmm. But it's always going to move though. And just ride the wave. And those days that you get down, acknowledge it. Find something that you can do to cope with it. Talk to somebody about it. Talk to you about it. Right. And just and keep moving. Like, because if you give up, unless you have an accountability partner, there's nobody there that's going to be able to, that's going to say, hey, you need to get and go work. You need to go make some money. You just have to know that you're going to be down and you're going to be high. And when you get in those high days, acknowledge it and feel it and breathe it and know how it feels. So when you get back down on those down days, this is temporary. this is temporary. I know I'm making some money in a week or next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then market yourself and have confidence in yourself and practice talking to people about your business. That was the hardest thing. And it's still kind of hard for me. Like, what do you do? I'm an esthetician. What's that?
Oh, what? Right. Right.
And then you're like, well, I'm an energy healer. What's that?
What? Exactly.
Right. So you have to know, you have to sell yourself. So definitely just keep pushing and just ride the wave. That's what I would say. And if it's not a today problem, handle it tomorrow.
Yeah, I love that.
Tomorrow's problem, and I'll handle it tomorrow.
Wow, I love that. I mean, look, I don't know about anybody else watching that will watch this, but like that whole, the way your approach, right? And everything you're saying is so true. And I mean, really what you're speaking is healing energy, because that's what it's all about. That's one of the approaches that I tell people. Like, when things are going on, it's not that you ignore it, sit with it, let it run its course. Right. But again, deal with where you are and know how to move appropriately, because it's going to move. I love when you said that. It's going to move. Life is not going to stop. Life in your business ain't going to stop because you're having a bad day.
Right. Exactly.
It's still going on. And, that can make or break a business. That one bad day or that one bad week where you just didn't do anything and you were just stuck. So right. Man, I really love that.
And I will say one more thing, law of attraction. And I've seen this happen with me during my business. You start off and just say you go to your business, your place of business, and the electricity is out or something. Deal with the electricity, but don't keep thinking that your day is going to go like that. Because if you keep thinking your day, it's going to be one thing after another, it's going to happen like that, especially with your business. Watch how you speak over your business, because if you think it's going to be one thing after another, it's going to be that. If you're going to be a money maker with a lot of abundance, it's going to be that. Speak high of your business, even if shit is messed up.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to put a link to where we pay this bill, because you're serving us. You're serving us right now, and everything you're saying is so true. It's so true. I love it. I love it. Because man, you're right. That is huge. Just that last part. I'm glad you added that, because that speaking things into existence, a lot of times, even in my videos and my little lives and stuff, and my encouragement, I refer to it as the universe, YOUNIVERSC, because I say your life and everything around it is all about what you and I speak over our lives, verse. And so when you said that law of attraction, people get in that rut so easy. Oh, you walk outside and a tire is flat or something happened. Oh, well, this day, that whole thing about Monday. Oh, well, it's Monday. It's got to be okay. Well, that's what you're bringing into your realm. That's what you're speaking into your universe. So you're going to have a bad day. So yeah, I love that. So what's next for your business? What is next? What's on the horizon? Or is there anything going on? Do you have a big sale or anything coming up? What's next for your business?
Distinctive Body is still fairly new. So I'm really trying to brand myself. I'm looking to, try to get a logo together, color my hair, finding myself. As Distinctive is growing, I have been growing too. I've been growing with this business, healing and transitioning to being a single mom. And it's been interesting. So, but Distinctive Body branding, I'm trying to get like a sign outside my window, and I actually make soaps and oils. And so I'm trying to brand that and make labels, and it's nothing spectacular, but it's small tasks. But the biggest thing right now is branding Distinctive Body. So when you see a certain logo color, that's me. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. As far as my soaps and stuff like that, I have started that this weekend. Matter of fact, it's going to be Distinctive Body, a love story. So that is the whole products, and we're just basically going to have soaps, oils, scrubs, and some masks. So getting all that together, I don't know if I kind of want to do it in little boxes, because that's kind of been trendy as well, or just have it sold out of my studio. But my biggest thing about it, I just want to kind of have everything that a woman needs when they come to me to get waxed, or if they have any issues energetically, they can come to the studio and it'll all be there. I'm going to have crystals and herbs and all types of stuff. So that's why it's called a love story as well. So be on the lookout. I'm just a little picky. I don't know which way I want to go with branding myself. So that's been my biggest battle right now, I guess you can say.
Okay. Well, I love that, because like saying what's next, branding and growth, I hear just a lot of growth. That's awesome. Just diversifying what you offer. That's always great. And you're good at it as well. So that makes it even better. So that's so awesome. So with everything going on, and again, you mentioned a little bit at the top of the interview, but just remind everybody again how they can link up with you, follow you, see what's going on with Distinctive Body.
You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Distinctive Body Studio. That's across all platforms, and Twitter. You can also schedule with me in the link in Instagram and Facebook. Only appointments only. Don't do any walk-ins or anything. I will be starting a referral program here in the near future as well for my loyal clients. So look out for that too. But just Distinctive Body Studio, all platforms.
Awesome. That's so awesome. And of course, as always, people, I will put all the information in the description below so you can make sure you keep up with everything going on with Distinctive Body. I want to just thank Adrienne again for giving me her time and just doing this interview. Someone I've been knowing for a long time now, and I'm so excited about everything you have going on. So thank you so much for doing this.
And this is a start of my first interview. So I'm going to just
nice.
Claim it. I'm gonna keep having them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I co-sign that. And that's another thing, with this, given that exposure, I want it to be just a ramp, whether it's, and again, when I talk about this and tell people about this whole segment, Black Business Booming, is I don't care if you're new, you're a startup, you're well established. Hey, that doesn't mean that everybody in my circle knows about your business that's doing some
right
things. And so I want it to be just that launching pad. And I've been interviewed a couple of times with my business and been on a couple of podcasts. And I'm like, Mike, this is something you can do as well. With everybody figuring out now, it's like everybody's planting the seeds of supporting Black business, right?
Right.
so
word
it's
of mouth
trendy.
Word of mouth is my biggest marketer right now. Yeah, word of mouth.
Definitely. Yes. And let me add this, people, I am a customer as well. And so I definitely want you to check out Distinctive Body. She's amazing. I hope you felt that in this interview as well. I don't have to fudge it any, because I hope you feel that energy through this.
I got my rose quartz and my here. We ready.
Love it. Look, she's serving y'all, man, from the energy to the look to the backdrop. I mean, that's her. So I really do appreciate it. And again, anything else you want to leave with the people, anything you want everybody to know, any last thoughts?
No, I just appreciate you, Mike. You've helped me with my sons and all of this. This is just great exposure for me. And I'm so happy for you and everything that's going for you as well. And I just appreciate it. And it's just like good times to come. Let's get this money.
Yes, I know it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Listen, everybody, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and also look at the links below to get linked up and to follow Distinctive Body. And we will see you next time on another episode of Black Business Booming. Peace.